and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I really wanted to do kind of a colorful fall look. I feel like I've been using all the same colors over and over. Like I've been doing a lot of reds, I've been doing a lot of blues. So I kind of wanted to mix it up a little bit and do something a little bit more colorful. So that's what I did for you today. If you guys want to see how I got it, then just stay tuned. Why hello there, 'tis me, editing Haukea. Anyway, so I did my eyebrows with the Milani eyebrow pomade and primed my eyelids using the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. Then for eyeshadow, I'm going into my magnetic MAC palette filled with all my single shadows, and I'm going to be taking the yellow shade called Chrome Yellow. I'm using Chrome Yellow to build up my transition, so because I have kind of a smaller crease slash lid space, not really, but I don't have a very defined crease, I'm going to be blending it right underneath my brow bone just to kind of give me more space to work with. Then going into the Kat Von D Saint Center palette, I'm going to be taking that orange shade Double, and I'm going to blend that into my crease as well. And then this is where things got a little bit messy. Wow, that's a lot of pigment. My brush was wet a little bit when I applied the shadow because I washed my brushes last night. Because that came out way too intense. That went downhill fast. I gotta start over. Try that again. Same steps, just better application. Okay, so what happened was my brush was a little bit wet when I was trying to apply the orange eyeshadow, and it made it too hard to blend out, so I had to just start over. And notice, I switched my brush. Going back to Saint Center, I'm taking that taupe caramelly brown shade called Martyr, and I'm going to be blending that right over the orange to kind of tone down the oranginess of the orange. I wasn't trying to look like an Easter egg with yellow and orange, but yeah, so I'm just blending that back and forth on my Wet n Wild blending brush. Now switching over to my Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, I'm going to be taking the kind of fuchsia maroony purple pinky magenta, that's the color, magenta shade called Love Letter. I'm going to be using back and forth windshield wiper motions to build up this magenta shade in my crease as well. For this look, I was envisioning a sort of intense, blown out smoky eye, so I'm going to continue blending until I'm happy with the intensity of it. And don't forget to always blend, blend, blend. Here I'm using my e.l.f. blending brush. Dipping into Venetian Red, which is about a shade darker and a little bit more red toned than Love Letter, I'm going to be blending that into my crease as well to deepen it and also start a transition into the lid color. To create that transition, I'm going to be dragging this down further onto my lid than I normally would. Back to Saint Center, we're using a Barney purple shade called Exorcism, and that's going to go all over my lid using my e.l.f. C brush, which is super dense and really great for packing on color. Here I'm going back in with more of Love Letter and Venetian Red, and I'm just going to blend that more into the crease to blend the purple into the magenta shades. Then I'm using my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper to draw a thin black line right above my lash line. I actually forgot that I did this step, but now I'm taking the ColourPop My Little Pony Super Shock Shadow in the shade Sunbeam, and I'm going to just use my finger and just pat that right into the center of my eyelid. For lashes today, I'm using the Lash Label Daydream 3D Lashes, and my favorite eyelash glue is the Ardell Dark Adhesive, just in case you guys are looking for a good one. Moving on to the base, I'm prepping with my little bottle of Nivea Men's Post Shave Balm just to get my face sticky and tacky. Now I'm priming using the Fenty Beauty primer, and I like to use a brush with this primer because it's so matte that when I use my fingers and rub it in, I feel like it creates more texture and I get like micro exfoliation. For foundation, I'm going in with my fave combo, which is the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless and the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. And I like to use the little spatula from the Wet n Wild one to get all the product out of the Maybelline one because there's no pump, so yeah. For Maybelline, I'm in the shade 322, and Wet n Wild, I believe it's Amber Beige. And I'm gonna blend that all in using my little silicone sponge. Afterwards, I like to go in with a sponge and some Fix Plus just to make sure it's all blended in, so I'll just bounce it all over my face. Also, in case you're wondering, I did take off one earring because it kept getting in the way. Today's concealer will be the NYX HD concealer in the shade 05 Medium. And then I'm baking with the e.l.f. loose translucent powder, which I would not recommend if you were doing flash photography because the flashback is scary. I'm going under my eye with the Kat Von D orange shade Devil and the Modern Renaissance Love Letter. Waterline, I'm wearing Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Perversion.
Oh my god, you
what happened was I was putting on bottom lash mascara and the wand touched my face. I was so mad. Anyways, you already know I'm gonna be bronzing with my Wet n Wild bronzer. Contour is the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil, followed by a banana shade cleanup under the contour. And then the best part is the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder in the shade Golden Flower Crown. Now, oh, who am I? I'm actually going in with a NARS blush in a shade that I can't pronounce. And I'm just applying that to my cheeks. For lips, I'm going in with the LA Colors Auto Lip Liner in the shade Cafe and the Wet n Wild Mega Last Liquid Catsuit in the color Give Me Mocha. My new fave. A quick little spray with various setting sprays and a bounce of the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge, and we are pals.
Okay, everybody, so this is the finished look. Oh, I just realized I still don't have an earring on. Hold up. This is the finished look. This is what I came up with. I like totally winged this whole look. I didn't know what I was doing. But I hope you guys liked it. If you haven't already, please give it a thumbs up if you liked it, and also hit the subscribe button down below. And if you're not already, go ahead and follow me on all my social medias. I'm kind of a boring person, but occasionally I'll do something kind of funny. Oh, and I mean, you can't tell, but I chopped all my hair off again. Like, I really chopped it. It's super short now. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you would have seen. Yeah. My sister cut it for me. If you guys want to go get a haircut, you guys can go see her at HCC. She's still a student there and she's about to graduate. Or you guys can go to Paul Mitchell. She works there now, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for being here, and I will see you guys in my next one.